Hey, how's it going everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. This game is Hearthstone. Now, I'm sure most of you will have heard of Hearthstone before. Available on Battle.net. It's a card game that I don't know how to play, but I do just about know how to play one of the game modes of Hearthstone, and that's Battlegrounds. Basically, Battlegrounds is a sort of a draft picking game, a bit like, I guess it's similar to the auto chess and Underlords, those sorts of things that you may have seen, the free to play games on various Dota and League of Legends, all those sorts of things. I've been playing this a reasonable amount. I usually turn it on before I start work and then carry on playing while I'm working. No, and then at lunchtime play a couple of games while I'm working from home. Those sorts of things. It's a fun little game. I'm not very good at it, as you can see from here. 82 top 4 finishes, 11 firsts. We've played quite a lot of games. Time played 55 hours. We've played quite a lot, but it's a lot of fun. So I'll do my best to explain it while we're playing. But I don't know how much I'll convey because there's a time limit and a few other things. But let's get started. The first thing to point out is this here, this ranking. This is your sort of ranking in the world. Every 500 points, you reach a bracket and you can't go below that. So you can see here we're not high over the 4,500 mark, but maybe if we win a few games we'll get to 5,000, and then we won't be able to go below that as far as I'm aware. But the key thing in this is really getting 4th place or above, because that will give you points. Anything below that, you'll most likely lose them. We're going to find an opponent. There's various different cards in this game, I'm going to call them races. There's dragons and mechs and all sorts of other things. And you want to try and get some synergy between your cards that you have out on the table. You're allowed about 7 cards at a time. So we'll go through and we'll talk through this as we go. You can also upgrade your tavern. You have a hero, as you can see here. These are the heroes. And each one of these has a special ability. I have got a mod installed, which is the deck tracker, just to give you an idea of what cards are coming up. But each one of these will have a different ability. Next, combat, add a plain copy of a first minion you kill. When a player dies, discover a minion from their warband. So all of these are pretty average. I think we'll probably go with you. Some of these really dictate how you play. Some of them not so much. So obviously, this one's a bit random because if we kill something, the first card we kill, we're going to keep. But that can vary. Obviously, it could be something that really is useful. It could be something completely different. So as you can see, we're in the bar, and we can buy one of these free cards. They all cost 3 coins to buy, and you can see we've got a bit of time to buy one. So if we buy a Murloc, it's going to summon a Murloc Scout. If we buy this, we're going to have some blood gems that we can put on our players a bit later. I'm going to go with this Murloc Scout. You'll see it automatically summons, or the Murloc Tidehunter automatically summons a Scout, and we'll go from there. Up here, we've got our decks. So if I click on one, we'll be able to see the cards that are available. So we could be demons, dragons, murlocs, pirates, quillboars, or their others. And down here you can see the ones that have been excluded: elementals, mechs, and beasts. So we won this one. We didn't get anything from them because they didn't pick any cards. These things that are coming out, ignore for now. They're Dark Moon prizes. When we get to a certain point, they'll come up. Now, you can see here that I could buy another Murloc Tidehunter or one of these. And that's actually what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to buy you and throw you up here. I'm tempted to throw you 2 away because we'll get an extra 1 when we summon it. But maybe not. Maybe we'll play our special power. It costs 1 coin. If we kill something, we'll get an extra... we'll get it into our hand. Basically, that's what it boils down to. He's got a couple of Murlocs as well, so I would imagine our hands are going to look very similar. Now, right at the very top of the screen, you can see this. This is part of the mod, so it's suggesting we'll either win or lose. It was absolutely correct here. Don't rely on it too much. Sometimes it will tell you that you're going to win and then you lose. So don't rely on it absolutely too heavily. But a few things that we maybe could have done in different orders. So we didn't upgrade our tavern. Every time we upgrade our tavern, we get a different selection of cards to also choose from. If I throw this out, he's going to reduce this by 1, so we can do that. We can then potentially sell someone and buy one of these cards at the top. And I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to throw you away and we'll buy another pirate and put you out here. Again, we don't really have a huge amount of synergy, but I'm going to play this. And again, if we get another card, it's at least 1 coin. Whenever you sell a card back to the bartender, you get 1 coin back. So, you know, worst case scenario is we're breaking even, but we can carry it over if we do win that card. We've got an extra coin next turn, whereas that would have been lost, and we wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. So it looks like we are picking up this card. Now this card has reborn on it, which means once it dies, it comes back. And as you can see, it's also got torn, which means our enemies had to focus that before it attacked anything else. Not that there was anything else on the board. Now the Dark Moon, we got 4 cards. Now we get to choose one of these, so we can give minions +2 health for the rest of the game. We can discover a minion from our previous tier, or our next refreshes cost 0. Let's go with the health. I feel like that's a reasonable shout. And I think we're going to continue down the trend of Murlocs. So I'm going to get you and throw you out. Now because we've got the summon thing, you can see that we've got an extra one here. I am going to refresh, and we have got a new Murloc, which gives us +1/+1 to 1 Murloc. So I'm going to throw you out. I'm then going to throw... I'm going to throw you away and grab you. And then when we play you, we can put extra damage on this fella. Now, usually the best thing to do is have these out in some kind of order of damage dealt downwards. It's usually a pretty safe way of approaching it. We're not doing a huge amount of damage. We've got some with some reasonable health for this level, but we're only on turn 4. It's going to continue to go, and the time increases slightly as turns go up. And you know, with some of these races, you're really key on throwing cards away and bringing in new cards to boost up the turnover there. So they're doing some damage to us pretty quickly straight off the bat. We are expected to win this, but as I say, don't read too much into that, because I've certainly seen it go the opposite way from an 80% one here. As you can see here, we tied with 20% chance, and we tied from this. I think this looks at the stats. It doesn't necessarily look at the random order of the attacks. So we've got a choice to make. We could either upgrade, but then we wouldn't be able to buy anything, or we could refresh and maybe buy 2 cards, something along those lines. We could buy you and then throw you out and potentially bring down the price of this for next turn. I think that's what we'll do. We'll throw you up here. We'll put you up here. We could get some blood gems. Blood gems will give you +1/+1 to any card that you've got. We could now upgrade and save a coin to spend on our special ability, which is win the first card that you beat up, and it's going to be a pirate. So we're kind of hedging our bets a little bit between Murlocs and pirates. We are now up to level 3, so let's go and have a little look. If we went down the Murloc route, we could get Battle Cry, which is essentially is played when you play the card, and we could give our other Murlocs 2 health. And over here we could give all other Murlocs 1/1. Or we've got pirates down here, which give +3 attack. Whenever you play a pirate, you gain +1. Whenever you buy a friendly pirate, you can give +1/+1 when you play that card. So as you can see, this is pretty good for us actually, because the first thing we killed was the card that sells for 3 gold. So essentially, this time round, we got an extra 3 gold to play with, which is pretty good for us, and we won. So all good. We have a decision to make. Do we go Murloc? Do we go pirates? I mean, the fact that there are 2 pirates here is inspiring me down the pirate route. I will say that. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's throw you away. We'll buy you. We'll buy you. It's important in the order that we put these guys out. So let's get rid of you. Now, let's refresh. We don't get any pirates, which is a bit disappointing. Let's throw you out. We'll throw you away, and we'll get you out, which will give all of our pirates +3 attack. We can then refresh again and still not get any pirates. Bit disappointing. We've got another one here but we're not going to be able to play this. I think we do it. I think we get rid of you, and we bring in you, and we put you up here. So it's going to bring this down again. So next turn that will be 5, and we can think about upgrading to level 4, which this will show you in the left as we hover over. This shows you the tavern tiers. You can see the shield with the 3 in. So you know, everybody is pretty much level at the moment. Getting to 4 will be pretty big for us as well, because we'll get Gold Grubber and the Rip Snarl Captain. But as you can see here, this guy has been upgrading some of his cards. He's got a gold. Basically, when you get a gold card, when you play it, it gives you the chance to get another card a level higher than your current ability. So we did lose, and unfortunately we left the card with the highest number of stars on it, and that adds to the damage of your tavern tier level when you get attacked. So we can buy the U, which is going to give us a gold. We'll throw you up here, and this is what I was saying. You get a special card, and when you do that, it gives you a level 4 minion. Now, I don't know if I really want any of these massively. Let's grab you. We can also buy you, which will give all of our guys another free attack. We have missed the chance to upgrade here, but I think it's relatively important. I mean, that's being said, we could throw you out and bring in an upgrade, maybe. I think I'm going to do it. No, let's get rid of you. That's not going to help. That was a misplay. Let's throw you out. We're playing the person who's top. No, we still can't upgrade. Let's refresh one more time and hope that we get something good. We don't. This is a balls up. Okay, so we could bring in you. I'm going to refresh one more time. And then I'm going to spend this card. He's got dragons. We don't really need dragons, but yeah, I made a cock up. I thought, for whatever reason, I thought by selling one, I'd have enough to upgrade, but I needed to sell the card that was worth 3. So that was my cock up. Let's see how we survive. You can see that the stats have gone up on this. It's not amazing. You know, it's a level 1 card, so it's never going to be great. The whelp is a little bit annoying. Does damage to all of us, but we've got our card that we can sell next time round. It's essentially just acts as an extra bit in the wallet, really. You know, you're not making any extra gold, but you can carry it over. That's big. And we've beaten the person who's top, which is always nice. But this game can change pretty quickly, I have to say. We did get another pirate, not really one that we wanted. Your battle cries trigger twice. Give a minion at the end of your turn +2/+2. And give 5 taunt. I think we'll take you. I don't know if we really want to use you, but okay, let's upgrade. Let's refresh. Let's buy you. Not that you're great, but let's buy you. Then we'll throw you out here and see what we get. Nothing spectacular, but we are going to have a taunt minion at some point. We're going to sell you. We're going to buy you. And throw you up here now. Gold Grubber is great because any golds he gets +2/+2, and we've already got a couple of them, so pretty good for us. What else do we want? Let's get rid of you. I'm going to throw you out, and then we're going to give someone taunt, and I think it makes sense to give it to, I don't know, maybe Gold Grubber, because we know he's always going to get the boost of being gold, and then we can again spend our 1 coin on potentially this. The other thing we're going to do just up here is freeze this, because if we can get a gold grubber, they'll add +4/+4 for every gold that we've got. And as you can see, we've already got 2, so that would be huge and start boosting these guys up pretty rapidly. We've still got the extra free coins here that we can sell. I mean, our deck isn't great. You know, our deck. I got this the wrong way around. We need to sell him, but our deck isn't great. We've got this level 4, but only 3 free over here. We've got this level 5, but only 2 free in. And then the rest of the cards that we've got where the actual hit points are all pretty low level. So nothing special going on. But you can see Gold Grubber improved pretty quickly going on over there. And it looks like, although it's pretty close, it looks like we should just about see this one through. Lovely. And the good news is some of our expensive cards have stayed up here, so we're doing 16 damage to them. There's 3 people out already. If we can hold on a little bit longer, we will win some some points. Let's have a think about this. We don't want to upgrade just yet. Let's refresh. Another pirate over here. Whenever you play a pirate, gain +1/+1. Well, we definitely want that. We're going to sell you, and we're going to sell you. We're going to throw you up here and get rid of you. I'm going to throw you out because we definitely want you out here. Let's refresh a little bit and just see if we get anything that we can use. There's other cards that we're not making use of that we potentially could, but we're looking for pirates here and we're not finding them. Okay, I'm going to throw you out. So you can see that we got the +1 over here. I'm going to throw you out because if we can kill some of you, we get a pirate potentially. And then we'll refresh again. And then potentially we could have something like this. But again, your other pirates get +1/+1. That's only until they die and then that gets retracted. So, you know, it's not a permanent boost to them. Whereas this gives +3 to everybody straight off the bat. But again, we're going to get the boost over here. We could sell you and bring in you. You know, there's certain things that we could do. But I think we'll hold on to you just for now and hope that we get top 4. And then if we see something that's big that we want to buy, we can bring it in. You know, this we can see the benefits of having something like this because it's going to increase continually. But let's see how we do. So it looks like we're attacking the wrong one, which is disappointing. Would have been good to attack one of these, or you know, this one is a pirate. That would have helped because we could have got the extra 1/1 throwing out a pirate. But we look like we're going to do okay regardless of that. There we go, and a big. Oh, they're not done just yet. That is one of the things that happens. You can be doing all right, and then everything has a spawn on it, and you end up in a pretty crappy position. We're gonna hold out and get through by 1 hit point, but we do almost lethal damage. Didn't quite kill him. That is disappointing. We really needed him to go then. We could upgrade. We can't really sell you to buy anyone else unless we get rid of a pirate that potentially want to keep. Now, ones like this might be good. Whenever your taunt minions get attacked, you get +1. So every time Gold Grubber gets attacked, we could get an extra 1 hit point. But I think we're going to be in one of these situations where we keep, refreshing and never get another pirate. But that's not quite the case, which is good news. Let's have a look at what we get over here. Choose a minion in Bob's Tavern and keep a copy of it. So that's not horrendous. I think we throw you out for now and then we have a look, see if we can get... I mean, we do get another pirate. I don't know if we really want you. I'm going to refresh one more time. Didn't get anything good. Let's refresh once again. Again, there's nothing up here we want. Let's throw you out. This is a bit disappointing. I'm going to put you here because you give an extra 1/1 to attack and defense on these two. But yeah, I was hoping for anything that could help. But this is another... so +4 for every gold. So we've got 3 gold. So this should be pretty big boost to us. But could it be too little too late because the rest of our hand is pretty rubbish. We are up to 33 and 39. I like that a lot. So you notice this shield up here, Divine Shield, just means that the first hit doesn't do any damage to them. But we're 100% chance to win, so we should be boosting over here. I apologise that I'm doing my best to explain this whilst trying to achieve a reasonable result. They're down to 2 hit points. We're up the top here, so we're doing all right. We could buy you. It gives us, you know, the chance to play another one and sell something else. I think we'll do it because it will just boost us a little bit more. Let's refresh again. We could upgrade, and I think we will. Now, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to refresh. Not really what we were hoping for. I'm going to throw you out and throw you away. Yeah, we're not in a great place over here. I'm going to keep going just for now. Don't really need you, but you're better than potentially some of these. Don't really need you at all. I'm not sure we've made our hand any better. This is silly. This is silly, but we could be reaching the climax. So let's get you. We don't get any points for playing you, but we do have a 1 coin for this. Got another gold grubber, which we don't really need. I mean, we're still gonna, we would get 6 points per turn for them, so it's not horrendous, but it's not a fantastic turn, that one. Sometimes you get into this routine of just being, sort of getting beeline for 1 or 2 particular types of cards, and I often miss other things that would have benefited us. There's certain cards like down here. There's certain cards like no, we're not looking good for the win over here. Like the Arm of the Empire, where whenever a minion is attacked, you get +2 permanently, so that would just continue to add points here. What we actually want is health for gold grubber, but it's all over for us on this one. We're going to take a bit of damage as well, but we do survive, and hopefully one of these guys dies. That's what we're looking for. There we are. So we're top 3, which is what we want, but I don't think we've got a strong enough hand to really see this through. Give a minion Divine Shield is big, because we can put it on Goldie over here, and he's going to become even harder to kill. We could buy you, or we could buy you. Neither of you really fill me with glee, but I think we'll take you. I'm going to buy you. I'm going to throw you away. I'm going to put you up here. I'm going to refresh again and hope we get more pirates. I don't really want you, but let's buy you. Let's get you up here. Let's throw you out here. I'm going to throw you up here. I'm going to throw you away. And then I'm going to put you up here, and tempted to give it to you, but I don't know. I don't know who's best to have it. Let's just give someone else a bit more of a boost over here. We can refresh again and not get another pirate, which is a bit disappointing. We're playing you, which is a ghost, so we should be able to survive this one. Let's refresh one more time. And picking you up would be good. So I'm going to freeze it here and just see if we can get the extra boost for these guys. But so now we're in a reasonable place. This fella has got Wind Fury, so overkill, give your other pirates +2. So if he manages to kill someone, all of our other pirates will get +2/+2. This is now our weakest pirate, although these two are pretty poor still. The fact that they're still in our deck makes me worried. The good news is we haven't seen anyone with Murlocs, and Murlocs have poison. Poison is basically a one-hit kill, unless you've got Divine Shield or Reborn or something. But looks like we're going to win this one pretty easy, although I suspect there'll be quite a lot of spawning. That's not, again, who we wanted to kill, but never mind. Yeah, I suspect these guys will spurn out some things when we kill them, maybe. It doesn't look like it. There goes the ghost. Let's hope one of these two killed each other and we'll be into a playoff. We are, but I suspect we won't do very well in it. Let's buy you for now. We're still level 8. We can't really level up from this point. Let's buy you for now. Let's refresh again. I'm going to play this. I'm going to throw you out. I'm going to throw you out just to get the boost for him. And then I'm going to put you down and throw you away. And then we're going to do something a bit silly, I think. I'm going to throw you out to get the points. Then I'm going to sell you and I'm going to buy you. The Deadly Spore with poison. Now, Quillboars have a lot of shield, so we might not get anything from this. But this could take out one big unit without really doing any damage to us. So that could be huge. But I suspect this is coming to an end pretty quickly. I doubt we'll do 17 damage, but he could quite easily do... oh, sorry, the other way around. I doubt we'll do... I doubt he'll do 17 damage, but it's definitely possible. but we could do 6 if we get through. You know, our tavern tier is 5, so we just need anything to survive and we win. But I suspect we're going to come unstuck here. I just know how quickly these guys boost, as you can see. Look at them. We've got rid of the divine shields, which is great, because now our poison is going to attack and kill one thing, but all of our good pirates have gone apart from you, and you're gonna go pretty quickly. And there we go. There's a big L for us. Lots of damage as well. We've survived by 2 points, but I don't think we're going to survive any longer. The poison is useful. We could get more poison, would be good, but I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Do we buy more pirates? Just rotate? I mean, we could. I don't know who we get rid of is the problem now. Let's buy you. Let's just see what comes up. Another 3 damage to all of our pirates. That could be big.
A good tactical choice.
I think we throw you away, you know. Let's get rid of you. Get you and throw you away. We'll throw you up here. We'll grab you. We'll throw you away. I'm going to put you out over this end. This could be exactly what we needed, but I think we're out of luck to get them. But let's pause it. I mean, I don't think either of us will survive if we get, you know, if there's a winner.
Keep up the momentum.
So this guy, every time a pirate attacks, is going to give +2/+2. So it does make us a little bit stronger, but probably not enough. Don't attack the divine shield. Oh, that's not what we wanted to happen. That's the last thing we could afford to happen. It's all over. And there we go. We finished second. It's not bad. It's one of those that we'll absolutely take. I apologise that the description was a little bit all over the place. It's very difficult to focus, and we made a couple of misplays in here. We could have certainly done better, but I hope that was a good introduction. You know, we can see that we got 74 points over here, so we're up to 4596. We'll play one more in a different video, and you know, if you want to see more of this, you'll have to let us know. But I just thought I'd let you know that this was out there. This is available free on Battle.net. You just have to download the Hearthstone install, and then you can find it under the modes section in the main menu. One thing I didn't tell you that I will is down here in the shop selection. Now, I'm not suggesting you buy things. You can buy things with coins that the game gives you. And one of the things we brought was I brought was the perk, which gives you full stats and gives you the choice of 4 bosses rather than 2, or heroes rather than 2. So, you know, it was free if you play the game enough, because you'll get enough coins. So just bear that in mind. The deck tracker is called what's the deck tracker called? Hearthstone Deck Tracker. So if you just search for that, you'll find the download link. It's pretty easy to install. It's a small install, and it just gives you the cards down the left hand side and the prediction at the top. The best thing about it is the cards, just simply because it tells you what you can aim for, and that's the hardest thing. When I first started, it was, how do I know what these cards do? There's so many to choose from. There's a time limit. It's very tough, but it's a lot of fun. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching ScottDogGaming. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter, and head over to YouTube for daily content. See you again soon.